Hello and welcome back to Tech Tip Tuesday. Today we're going to take a look at how JobBOSS manages your blanket orders. In job entry, it is common when managing blanket orders to go directly to the Deliveries tab and simply input multiple promise dates with varying quantities. While this is one way to handle releases, it doesn't give the flexibility to schedule those releases independently, thus resulting in JobBOSS wanting to complete the entire promised amount on the job for the first promise date, which results in making you sit on inventory until each released date has been fulfilled. To reduce the amount of inventoried finished goods for blanket orders and build them as needed for your customers, that's where the Releases tab comes into play. So let's take a look at the Releases tab on this job. As you can see, I've created this job as a blanket order already. If we draw our attention to the very top, we can see that the full order quantity for the customer is 1,000 parts. If we're looking at the area below, we can see that I've created 4 releases of 250 parts each. Each one of those is going out for the next 2 weeks until the whole order has been fulfilled. So we can see again that we have 4 orders of 250 created here, and those are going out every 2 weeks. So the big part about this is really how do we keep this together? How do we track the cost on this? Because if I were to try and go and pull up my job cost detail report for job 10218, all it's going to show me is that specific job. So not everything is going to be rolled into it. That's where the job cost summary report comes into play. So if you select your reports tab here at the top and you go to your job cost summary report and you pull it up for your job 10218, or in this case that's my job number, but it would be for whatever the blanket order is for, we can see I've already pulled this up, and I'm just going to expand my screen here by using that F12 key. And we can see each release that's falling underneath this job. So we look at the very top, and it's showing us job 10218. But if we look below it, we can see all of our release jobs. So I put an R1 next to each one of them, tying them back to the original job number. So we have 10218-R1, R2, R3, and R4. Now I've gone ahead and picked some materials actually for the first 2 jobs just to show you how this is actually going to roll in. So we can see that there is a material actual cost of $209 on the R1 job, and there's an actual cost of $209 again on R2. Now where this is rolling into my blanket order is at the very bottom. We can see the very last line here is showing us the actual cost of $417. So that's taking the cost on each one of these each one of these release jobs and rolling it into the cost of my blanket order. So that's a quick glimpse at how JobBOSS is going to manage your release jobs. Stay tuned for another Tech Tip Tuesday in the next couple of weeks, and thank you again for joining in.